What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. We're here with another custom statue unboxing and review. This time we have none other than Bishop from the X-Men, so stay tuned. Alright guys, this is another custom from Stoneworks. Let's go ahead and unbox Bishop, take some close-ups of him as we take him out of the box, assemble him, and we'll do a review. Very secure packaging. You can see it had a box within a box. It has these hard wood corners that were on the top as well. We got straps here. Alright, so it looks like right on top we have the base first. As you can see, it's a Nimrod Sentinel from the dystopian future where Bishop comes from. It actually worked out really well that Nimrod played such a big role in the new Powers of 10 series by Jonathan Hickman. A lot of foam surrounding him, and he is wrapped up in bubble wrap as well. Let's see what other goodies we have in here. If I don't know any better, this is a gun. And voila. So, factory took the time to put little pieces of styrofoam in between all the sensitive areas. That's a hell of a gun. We all know by now this is a power supply for a light up feature. See, what do we have here? Looks like it's the hand to Nimrod. We got another gun, smaller handgun version. Same type of purple lens. Looking good. I like it. And the last piece of the top layer. Alright, we got another gun with Bishop's hand on it. Shotgun. Very cool. Alright, let's see. Bottom layer. I'd expect to see some portraits here and Bishop's body. Alright, so very cool. This is Bishop's hand, showcasing his mutant power, which he has the ability to take in energy, absorb energy, and then release it. So he's getting ready to release. I like that look where his fingers are going inside the translucent resin. That looks really good, actually. Alright, what do we have here? Got a Bishop portrait. So this is a more modernized look of Bishop. It's not really supposed to be the 90s look. I don't know if you would consider it to be like the Messiah Complex era or what. But this portrait looks really good. A lot of nice shadowing in the face. The eyes are on point. I love the M mutant tattoo on his face. That looks really good. You can kind of see a scalp. Wow, that looks like a really good portrait, yo. Alright, so that first portrait was the bald look. Here is Bishop with some hair. This one, his eyes are, what do you want to call it? Redded out with yellow pupils. Like, you know, he's about to unleash his power. The teeth look good. He's got some locks. Wow, man, these portraits look really good. This looks like this is another piece of the Nimrod base. Whatever this is, it's heavy. guess it's another piece of the base. These are just some wires, it looks like. Oh no, well, the key's in somewhere. I don't know what this is. I guess we'll find out. Lastly, we have the body. Wow, Bishop is heavy, man. Look at this. That is a big, heavy piece, guys. Whew. All right, we finally have Bishop unboxed. Let's go ahead and start the assembly on this guy. I cannot wait to put him together, to tell you guys about the piece, and put it up in my X-Men display to see how it looks with all the other ones. So first of all, let's get this off so we can show the bottom of the base and see the rest of the base unveiled. So again, it has little pieces of styrofoam inside the fragile areas. I really appreciate that. This factory doesn't want any breakages. Oh, got more little pieces of styrofoam here. Is that it? All right, man. So you almost get a full Nimrod Sentinel statue with this piece. Look how big this bad boy is. Then you got the bottom of the base. I didn't even see the bottom. Number 4 out of 20 by Stoneworks Customs. All right, cool. So I guess we should put on Bishop first. I don't even know. No, you know what? This looks like it has a key in it. So we got to figure out where this thing goes. Well, it's his arm, right? So, oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. That is cool, man. All right, so that goes there. Then you have his hand. Where does his hand go? All right, this goes here. Very cool. Oh, Bishop key's in right there. Okay, so let's get him on. All right, I think that looks good. He looks like it could be a little more flush. All right, let's get these hands going. All right. Looking good so far. Let's see. Let's get a bald head going here. Dang, that's looking good. Let's make sure he's in frame. He wasn't. Man, so Bishop is looking great, man. So this base is a lot bigger than I thought it was, too. Because, again, you got this whole Nimrod statue. You got Bishop on there. Let's see where the rest of these pieces go. Because we have still these big guns. Okay, this goes on his back. Alright, so that gun goes there. That strap goes over his chest. Alright, guys, so that's Bishop all assembled. I don't know if I really have the strap on his shoulder going good with that gun. I don't know, but I don't want to snap that strap. But hey, he's in there. He looks great. I really love this bald portrait. Let's see what the portrait with hair looks like. All right, so Bishop. I'm just soaking them all in. So this was a modern Bishop. And what's special about this piece is that this was sculpted by Daniel Pereira Escura. which I'm probably butchering his name. Now, he's the brother of Alejandro Piera Escura, who sculpted the XM Studios cable. So this piece was commissioned to be a companion piece to the XM Studios cable, sculpted by the brother who sculpted that one. So I thought that was a really cool idea. I wish I still had cable to put them side by side, but we'll put a picture up right here so you can get an idea of what they would have looked like together. Now, I am going to have the Sideshow Collectibles cable here sometime within the next week or so, and I'm interested to see how they'll pair up. I guess I could put a mock-up picture so you can see that, but I feel like the Sideshow one might be a little too bright blue and a little too comic book looking to really go with this one, but like I said, we'll see. This is definitely an awesome piece. I really think this looks way better than I saw pictures of. I think that's, with most statues. But it just has a huge base. Bishop himself is massive. Let's take some measurements here. We'll see what we're really dealing with. So the width, you're probably going to go from the head of Nimrod to his foot, which is about 22 inches. And then tall, he is just shy of 25 inches tall. Looking at his depth, it's probably going to be about 16 inches deep. So he's definitely a large quarter scale piece. Man, I think he looks great, man. Bishop has always been one of the more affordable X-Men keys as well. His first appearance was in Uncanny X-Men 282. A lot of people think that Jim Lee did that cover, but he didn't. But that book in a 9.8 has always been like a $75 book. I think it spiked a little bit around Days of Future Past, which is the first time we saw Bishop in a live-action movie. But I think it's back down close to like $100, $75. So definitely one of those affordable X-Men keys. Bishop is a mutant from 80 years in the future when he was created, which was in the 90s. So what is he, 50 years in the future? Kind of like that Days of Future Past future, kind of like where Cable's from. I don't know if they're from the same timeline or not. I think they are. But with timelines and X-Men, it gets very confusing. But he's a mutant. He was actually a mutant bounty hunter in a time where mutants were being hunted and marked with an M on their face. His mutant ability is to absorb energy, and he's able to release it. And that's kind of what he's doing in his hand right here. This piece does have a light up feature, which I'll test later. I see the hole for the power supply in the back right here. But very cool character. Definitely hope to see more of Bishop in the MCU X-Men movies. Now let's take a good look at this piece here. So you have Nimrod on the bottom, who we typically see looking white, but they chose to paint him like a metalish type of paint, which is cool. He's a robot sentinel from the future. And he has been destroyed. You can see he's cut off at both legs, has a lot of wiring and machinery poking out the bottom. They're on top of a rock base. You can see he has a lot of battle damage on him. He's missing his right hand. His left hand is kind of over here by his leg, and Bishop's kind of stepping on it. Bishop is stepping on it, severing it at the wrist with his arm, which is also out of place and has machinery and wires poking out everywhere. We'll have to see if that chest portion lights up. It kind of looks like it does. Awesome details in the arm of Nimrod. You have a honeycomb kind of pattern on the interior there. Then you have like a smooth look, machine metal looking look on his the Nimrod stomach area. A lot of detail going into Bishop. Looking at his boots, there's a ton of detail on the shoes going up to the calf. Then he's got the straps around his knees and around his thigh, which is holding guns and other kind of grenades. Looks good. You can really see a lot of detail in the pants. Kind of subtle texturing. Folds going into a belt that has pouches and X's and all those things that X-Men have on their belts. That big rail gun or sniper rifle is posted on his back, connected into his back, and this strap that goes across his chest. He has the trademark handkerchief around his neck. The paint details, I really like. His skin tones look great. I mean, on both portraits, on his arms, you can see the veins on his forearms here. A lot of details in his arms as far as the muscles go. And his back, he's ripped on his back too, man. really like. He almost has like a vampire-esque type of look on this portrait here. And it's kind of hard to get it in because the way that the hair is, it almost like clicks in a little bit. So you got to be careful with that. Let's go ahead and we'll get some close-ups on Bishop. We'll test the light-up function, which I'm a little nervous because I don't know that I have him all the way flush here. And then I'll place him where I have the rest of my X-Men pieces. All right, so I only have one light working here, so I can use power for this power supply. Let's take a little look-see, see if we can get him to light up. Yep, and he sure enough does. So you guys can see that. Yeah, the chest on Nimrod lights up, and his hand with the energy that he's absorbed, ready to be released. Oh, looks like, did that go out? Let's see. I swear this was lit up. Huh. Am I tripping or did that ever light up? Well, definitely the base lights up. All right, there we go. We got Bishop with the rest of the X-Men. They're all sideshow except for him. So he looks way bigger than Emma Frost. But, I mean, he is also standing on top of a big Sentinel. There he goes next to a Magneto here. X-23, Kitty Pryde, Wolverine, Rogue. So I guess I'm going to end up moving the Turtles, getting them on top of the Calyx over there, and probably, you know, putting Cable up there with Bishop. You know, eventually we're going to get Jean Grey in, Cyclops, Gambit. So we're going to have to put the Turtles somewhere else. We're going to have to end up putting statues up top over here, and this will be all X-Men. But let me know, what do you guys think about Bishop? Should he stay here with the rest of the fellas or what? He's a little bit different as far as his base. He's a little bit more modern, where everyone else is a little bit more classic. So let me know what you guys think. This chair is squeaky as hell. Anyway, man, thanks for watching. So drop me that comment. Let me know what you think about Bishop. Hit that like button on the way out. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for more daily content, statue unboxings, omnibus hauls, weekly comic book polls, and more. Peace.